Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay. This is, I think, episode 45. This is our third video in a row. Finally kind of almost up to date with them now. We watched the Final Destination 5 today. You dragged me along to see it, and I didn't mind going to see it, but I mean, you got Final Destination and the Final Destination 2, the Final Destination 3, really? The Final Destination, the Final Destination 5 in 3D. It's just like, but I don't know, I enjoyed it.
If a movie is popular, of course you're gonna make
Of course, yeah,
sequels.
that's the thing, And okay, here we go. There's a bit where I'm just going to jump straight into it. There's a bit, obviously people die in this film. There's a bit where there's a funeral, and this black guy goes, "I see dead people," and the girl's like, "Oh, no, don't." Like, that was so bad. I literally went like that in the cinema.
Well, there's so many. You're an idiot. So many times I did that as well.
It was just like really bad.
Fades.
And I know what it is. The Final Destination thing, it brings in loads of like teenagers and stuff, and it makes a lot of money. And they're probably just saving money by hiring like first-time writers from Hollywood who think they're great, and they're probably 22, and they probably get paid like a quarter of like a normal writer, because the script was not that good. The acting wasn't that good because the script wasn't that good. But there's a guy in there, and he looks like a young Tom Cruise. He was the best thing about the film. I thought he was good. I thought he played his part well.
I don't know. I sort of liked the main character as well.
Yeah,
I found out where he played. He played in Heroes.
Heroes, okay.
As a flying guy.
Okay. Now, one thing I'm sure you really don't care, whoever's watching this, but if you care about spoilers, then just turn the volume down for 30 seconds.
Who cares about the spoilers in Final Destination?
No, I know, but I mean, near the end, they're like, oh, well, we're supposed to die, but if we kill someone, then that means we'll live. So, like, the guy who looks like Tom Cruise, he tries to kill the main character's girlfriend.
Because she didn't die in the main character's mission.
Because she doesn't die in the premonition video. Anyway, so here's your main character, and his best friend has just tried to kill his girlfriend.
And him.
And he ends up impaling his best friend. And then he goes to his girlfriend, "Wait, so does that mean I have his life?"
And then a gun goes off and it misses him, and then they go...
Yeah. Oh, I guess it must be. Like, oh,
and they kiss!
Like, your best friend just tried to kill you and your girlfriend, and you just impaled him, and you're like, oh, I guess that means I live. Oh, it's like that. It's like Freddy's dead. Ugh.
Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. From now on.
What?
In the ending, what I really, really liked was, unless you want to say it, is that they went on a plane, him and his girlfriend, and it was from the first Final Destination movie, and the guy who had a vision in that movie on the plane was getting thrown off, and they were like, what was that all about? So, and then the plane explodes, because it was from the first movie in 2000.
The plane that blew up in the first film, that's what happens to the main characters in the fifth film. So it was actually a prequel without anyone really knowing it, which I thought was really cool. And the way they did it, where you just saw the main character from the first film kind of being thrown off, and and then there's a funny bit at the end as well, and then they show clips from all 5 of the films in 3D. We didn't watch it in 3D though, and yeah.
Spoiler over.
I think the best part of the film was the bridge scene at the beginning. You could just go watch, and after 20 minutes you could just leave, because that was the best part of the film, I think, the bridge scene.
Yeah.
Where the bridge collapsed.
So what did you rate it?
I would rate it, I'm going to give it a 5.
Final Destination 5.
I would give it like a 3, but I like the guy who looked like Tom Cruise, and the ending was I actually quite enjoyed the ending, because it kind of linked back to the first film. And a few of the deaths were really, really unrealistic. I mean, I know it's Final Destination, but like, a little Buddha statue falls on the guy's head, and his head just disappears. It's just the neck.
Yeah, it gets squashed completely.
And the girl does like a flip for about 10 feet, lands on rubber mats, and her whole body's like snapped in half with her back going.
Blood everywhere, bones sticking out.
Bones sticking out.
Yeah, and she just stays like that, like she was.
And they're like, call 911.
Yeah. Stacey, are you okay?
And then this woman is like, she has all this awful stuff done to her, and then she just slips, turns around and goes, ah, and just smashes through a window and falls out of a building.
Where you would normally just bump your head.
But it wasn't even like she ran at it, she just kind of, oh, so bad.
Yeah, it was like tripping over a wire or something. Usually you just go boom into the window, but she crashes through and falls down.
Well, you know,
So
it's just
funny.
like, and I like the way they build suspense, because everyone knows it's Final Destination. Everyone knows there's some weird deaths coming, so they kind of put in like fake kind of like things that are gonna happen, like in the gymnast scene where like she was getting electrocuted, but then she didn't, and then, you know.
Yeah, and step on the thing.
So I thought that was cool, and yeah, so I give it a 5.
Well, we've talked together.
Oh yeah, I guess. So what would you rate it?
I think I'd give it a 5 as well.
A 5?
Yeah,
5.
because, I mean, I find it so entertaining. Final Destination is nothing but entertaining. No, they're not good movies, like, they're supposed to be scary, but I think they're just, when they make the movie, I'm sure they're sitting there like, oh, that's great, yeah, good idea. What was that, Timmy? Yeah, do that. Smash through a window just by tripping. Yeah, good. Okay, let's do that. And, what, Buddha head? Yeah, great, Buddha head. Okay. It's like, you know, it's like sitting in a high school or something, getting ideas. Oh, do that! Because his head looked, I don't know. With 3D effects, some, like, we didn't see any 3D, but you knew when it was supposed to be 3D. Like, when one of the girls falls off the bridge, and she gets stabbed by this like spear thing on a boat, and her intestines just towards the camera, and they're supposed to be like right in your face if you're watching 3D, and I was like, oh, and I felt like a psychopath because I was laughing out loud, like really loudly sometimes when people died. Ah, that was so stupid. Oh. Luckily, there were like only like 5 more people in the cinema though, and we were in the biggest cinema in Cineworld, I think. So I enjoyed it. Probably watch it again in a few years again, but it's crap. I mean, come on, the story, even the deaths aren't really that creative. Like they were better in the beginning, like people getting choked in the shower and. Electrocuted or stabbed by knives, but now laser surgery, you get out of that one, okay, fine, and then you trip in an eye from a teddy bear, which you popped out because you were scared, and you stumble towards the window, you just fall through. It's like there's oh, okay, so we're not gonna let her die because of the laser, let's just make her fall out the window, which is closed.
As Carl would say, bit lazy, that bit lazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anything else?
Enjoyable. I recommend it because it's just entertainment.
It doesn't really have any good quotes, to be honest.
Oh, what did he say?
That bit at the end, life's a bitch.
No, it was that black guy. He said, "You guys be careful now." I think that's what he said.
Okay, that was interesting.